Everybody thinks Baba Saheb, they have the constancy, he is great, he is good, he is... I have absolutely no second opinion about it. He is a great thinker. He was a great thinker. If only somebody takes the trouble to read the Constituent Assembly debates, it discloses what kind of a mind it was and what kind of an understanding Baba Saheb had about the problems which face Indian society. No political party, no leader, cutting across left, right, center, all political party leaders, they praise Baba Saheb. And people profess at the top of their voice, he gave us the constitution. Wonderful. Baba Saheb played a great role in drafting the constitution. He was the chairman of the drafting committee, all of us know. Apart from that, a lot of people participated, a lot of debates took place, constitution came into existence. But if Baba Saheb is so great, so wonderful, for a minute I am not doubting his greatness. My question comes next. It is such a wonderful document. Why did you amend it 130 times? What is wrong with the document created by that great man? Either there is something wrong with the document or there is something wrong with the understanding of us of that document. For the last 75 years, the way we tinkered with it. In fact, I remember 1970s. By then, there were about 1975. Around 35 amendments were made to the Constitution. 42nd Amendment came during the emergency. After, I'm sure most of them are not lawyers here, there was a very landmark case in the Indian legal history called Keshavananda Bharati. Certain fundamental principles were discussed in that matter. I don't want to trouble you with law at this stage. After that case was heard by the Supreme Court, 13 judges, that was the full strength of the court that day. 13 judges heard the matter, laid down certain principles, and then there were a lot of amendments. Late Mr. Palkriwala, a great lawyer of the 20th century who argued that case, published a small book with an interesting title. With 42 amendments, he said, not even 40, 35 by the time he wrote the book. The title of the book is Our Constitution Defaced and Defiled. If after 130 amendments, what do we call this Constitution? I don't know. No, what is happening? Why is it happening? I'm not saying that Constitution is such a immutable document which can't be amended, but then if it requires an average of 1.5 amendments every year, 130 by 75 years is about 1.5, 1.75. Then I think there's something either there is something wrong with the document, or there is something wrong with the way this nation understood the document. So this requires a full-scale debate. Unfortunately, nobody is getting into it. Everybody is talking about whatever is convenient or inconvenient for the day. Therefore, trouble continues like this. Now, there are a few things in the Constitution. Everything is not said in the Constitution, can't be said. Constitution is a document which indicates the broad principles which deal with the governance of the country. Certain core principles and some basic values which the society cherishes. Then, we all of us, whether we are lawyers, non-lawyers, all of us know that there is a freedom of press in this country. And my dear friends from the press, of course, that they know it very well. It can mean anything, of course, just like our understanding of the Constitution, the freedom of press and speech also can mean different things to different people. For your information, my dear friends, I am telling you, in the text of the Constitution document, the word freedom of press is not there. It's by an interpretative process, the Supreme Court found this right as part of the freedom of speech, which is declared fundamental right in the Constitution 1918. The word freedom of press is not there in the Constitution. The Supreme Court, by an interpretative process, said yes, I have a fundamental right of freedom of speech. Necessarily, I have a right to communicate. Communication is possible only with, by then TV and network were not there. Later, TV and other things have come, internet and so many things. So it was the interpretive process. The freedom of press was read into it. I am only just indicating nature of the constitutional document. And my dear friend Ms. Narayana